a true pioneer.
The following contest is a gauntlet match. And from Seattle, Washington, Ivory.
Ivory, incredibly comfortable in high-pressure situations, has won women's championship matches multiple times over her illustrious career.
I miss when Ivory was part of Right to Censor.
Of course you do.
They had a good message. She had the first ever Hardcore Rules women's match in WWE.
True trailblazer here in WWE's women's division. One half of the Australian duo known as the Iconics.
And from Sydney, Australia, Billy Kay.
You know, there's just something about Billy Kay that I don't trust.
And what is that, Byron?
This seems so disingenuous. I mean, she smiles to my face, but I feel like she's making fun of me under her breath.
She is.
Billy Kay, extremely beautiful, extremely dangerous, and a real up-and-comer here in WWE.
Byron, I talked to Billy Kay about you, and her quote was, "He's too dumb to function."
I find that hard to believe.
Listen, I didn't say it. I was just repeating what I was told by my source.
Good journal.
And there's the bell. And here we go. This is the type of battle that you can show someone who's new to our brand of entertainment and say, this is what WWE's all about.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, man, by the hair! Have you ever seen a human being tossed like that? Be careful not to get disqualified.
Ring rattling. She's starting to stagger a bit, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her. And you could tell that this crowd is shocked to see her losing in such a definitive manner right now.
Beautiful technique. Going to be woozy after that impact.
5, 6. Back in the ring now. Running out of time. Here. Oh, come on, get in there.
Breakneck speed, one of her Karana.
Looks like she's starting to stumble a bit. She's starting to feel the pressure here, fellas.
She's not looking so good here, guys. She's going to need to find a way to fend off some of this offense, and quickly.
You know, it just might not be your night, guys. You hate to see it, but hey, that happens every now and then. You gotta believe this one's over. Billy Kay showing some agility.
Yeah, he's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Man. Ivory's got her up. Boom.
Oh, ouch.
This is all but over.
Here we go. Ivory is setting it up. Look at Ivory. Buster.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
There's a pin now. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
There's no doubt about it. That's a big pinfall win right there.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
What a matchup that was. Truly incredible. Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous.
And from Dallas, Texas, Ember.
One-on-one action coming up here, guys, and I'm willing to bet this will be one we won't soon forget.
Totally agree, Michael. When you have two superstars as hungry as these two competing in the ring, you can bet it'll be memorable.
No more talking behind each other's backs. Now they are face to face.
And pretty soon, fist to fist. Boom.
Nice. Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around.
She's starting to sweat a bit. She's going to have to make sure this doesn't get out of hand.
And you just get that feeling that being outside the ring so much here in this match will eventually come.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Truly devastating, Cole. Nailed it.
Boom! Kick. Man.
Now we see Ivory starting to slow down a bit. Here's what we're going. She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
She is on fire.
Fireman's carry. This doesn't look good, Corey.
Couldn't agree more, Cole. This has got trouble written all over it.
Comes up big with the reversal.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT,
What's Ivory putting together here?
it'll destroy your face.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Nobody gets up from that, Cole.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Like her namesake, Ivory is awfully smooth, even when she's showboating.
I gotta say, watching this match, I'm definitely seeing similarities to the May 2016 Extreme Rules match, where Roman Reigns defended his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles.
Oh, the referee better get a hold of things.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
Look at her go.
Scoop slam. Here we go. Ivory is setting it up.
When it comes to brutality, I would agree with Michael Cole's assessment.
Ivory is in position.
Oh, this will tear the features clean off your face.
She's back in full control now.
Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Oh, nasty impact.
There it is.
Did you hear that crack?
Real quick, she goes for the cover.
How did she kick out?
She's still in this one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one.
As Corey mentioned, there's a treasure trove of weapons under the ring. Everything from kendo sticks to steel chairs to fire extinguishers. If you can think about it, it's probably under there.
And when that's the case, it's not a matter of if you're going to get hurt. It's a matter of how badly you're going to get hurt. As we've seen in the past, Extreme Rules matches create a type of hysteria that's difficult to describe, even more difficult to contain.
When she gets in attack mode, look out.
I don't believe it.
And that table can shorten careers, Michael.
I'd have to agree with what Byron's saying. When you've got action taking place all over the arena, complete with every weapon imaginable, it's not easy to keep up.
Well, try, Cole. That's what you're getting paid for, isn't it?
Oh my God, look out, look out, look out! Here it is!
Yeah, he's able to tap into it.
The cover.
This singles contest has a victor.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
Now that's an eye-opening victory.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed.
The Irish last kicker.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
What a career Becky Lynch has had so far here in WWE.
Hey, listen, I remember when Becky Lynch first came to NXT, she had moved to Orlando, Florida to be a personal trainer. Never thought she'd get the opportunity to be part of this company, and now she is one of the premier superstars in our women's division.
Credited with much of the women's evolution. The time for talk is over. We'll find out who the best is in the ring right now.
I am so excited this moment is finally here.
Oof. Just rake in the face. And look at... Boom, right in the button.
Got their opponent.
Oh, impactful slam. Oh, what impact.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it?
Oh, look at just... Oh, that's not right. Somebody do something about that.
Yeah, he's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
This can't be legal. Totally ruthless, but effective.
Things have gotten worse for Becky Lynch. I'm not so sure she even knows where she is at this point.
Her ability to...
Ouch. Is it enough to put Becky away?
That'll readjust your spine.
Becky Lynch just too fast for her.
Nope, reverses it.
How could they get away with that? That's not legal.
She's looking at it.
She's almost out of it.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Air whip.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
She's on her last legs.
Oh, that was a long way down.
I bet you feel foolish riding her. Look at Ivory making her move. I don't think this is going to do it.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Byron, you've seen Becky compete since her days in NXT. Would you say she is one of the most difficult superstars to devise a strategy against?
Oh, absolutely, Michael. It's one of the reasons Becky is such a feared competitor. The Irish Lass Kicker can trade hold.
Ivory's got her up. Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
I'll reiterate Byron's point, how Becky Lynch is a versatile fighting style to put her on the offensive. But it's more than that. What do you think, Corey?
As much as it pains me to concur with either of you, but yes, it goes back to Becky's training.
There it is, the Bexploder. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Ivory was able to get out of the way there.
Ah, the reversal by Becky Lynch.
They got him.
Got the disarmer.
And she looked like she had no chance just a few moments ago.
Ivory was able to get out of the way there.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Natty, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it?
Back between the ropes. I can tell you, nobody's happy about it.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
And the official decision is a countout.
Man, I'll tell you, going out like that is a tough pill to swallow.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
The irresistible force.
And from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Hey, whenever Nia Jax enters an arena, whenever Nia Jax enters a match, everyone takes notice of the dominance that this woman is capable of.
She's beautiful, she's powerful, she's dangerous. It's like $1 million smile on a wrecking ball. Nia Jax is the irresistible force to be reckoned with.
And we're ready to get this Falls Count Anywhere match underway.
Harsh impact.
What a clothesline! Ouch! On to the back of the neck. Oh, this is not good at all. The pet. She goes for the cover. Not sure what made her think now is a good time for a pin attempt. Not yet. Well, guys, the referee should have it relatively easy here tonight because, as you know, in a Falls Count Anywhere match, anything goes. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heap.
Hard to argue your take on this match, Michael. When there are no rules to enforce, the official's sole responsibility in a match like this is to simply declare.
She might have it. Ooh, right in the face.
Destroyed.
I knew it was over.
Unbelievable. This singles match is over.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
Impressive victory for her here tonight.
Sometimes you step in the ring and just refuse to lose. I think that's what we saw here tonight.
And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
And from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Asuka absolutely incredible with what she has accomplished in such a short time here. Well on her way to becoming one of the best ever.
Lived up to the hype, surpassed the expectations. An undefeated run in NXT. NXT Women's Champion. A title she relinquished willingly to head to Monday Night Raw. One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
What impact!
Look out. There she goes.
Oh man, by the hair!
Air whip!
Back in from the floor.
What a stomp! Good grief! Backbreaker! Asuka looks stunned by that.
She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
This is bad, guys. This match has been trending in the wrong direction for her almost from the opening bell.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Beautiful technique.
The Empress of Tomorrow wanted to begin her WWE career at NXT because that's where women's wrestling is being revolutionized, and she wanted in.
With all due respect to NXT and the rise of that group of superstars, when Asuka made the jump to the main roster, the lights became brighter and the competition more fierce.
I want to follow up on Byron's interesting point about Asuka's move to the main roster. Corey, you wrestle around the world, but you understand when you come to this company, it's a completely different level.
Well, that may be the case. You have to step up when you enter WWE, and I think Asuka knows she has no breathing room to rest on her laurels.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And a quick pin attempt by Asuka.
And an easy kick out from Ivory.
She's still in this one.
Yeah, he's able to tap into an energy source few others can.
Look at this. Incredible impact. Here we go. Ivory is setting it up.
She better stay right where she is.
Ouch.
Incredible.
Your whole body hurts after a move like that.
And there's the kick out.
Not yet.
That'll mess up the back of your neck.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there.
Hooked up.
And mention of Gooch Driver.
Absolutely planted.
She's calling her out.
Ivory is in position.
Face plant.
Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Well, and Ivory the quick cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow, there's a perfect example why they call her the Empress, a heart the size of an empire.
Man, what a slam.
Ah, what a slam!
Oh, what agility. The armbar is locked in. Nice calf kick. Great elevation. You know that movie where you see the ring and 7 days later something really bad happens to you? Yeah, it works the exact same way with Asuka when you see her battle match. Except it doesn't take 7 days. Bad things happen. Oh,
And Ivory the quick cover. I thought that was it.
Oh, that was close. She is on fire.
Here we go. Ivory is setting it up. Corey, to elaborate on Asuka's mask, it's haunting in a way. It is what Asuka calls part.
Ivory's got her up.
Boom. Ouch. Asuka needs a miracle.
The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was even more devastating.
Digging deep for a kick out.
I can't believe she kicked out there.
Big trouble for Asuka.
Here comes Asuka. She got her in position.
oh, sliding hip attack.
That's all.
She goes for the cover. One. And there's still plenty of fight left.
Still too fresh.
She reverses out of it.
And not a second too soon. Close call there.
Oh my gosh. We're looking at complete domination here.
And Ivory the quick cover. Oh, somehow.
I gotta tell you, I thought she was done there.
Ivory's got her up.
Boom. Ouch. That should do it.
Real close. Too close for comfort.
Wow, there's a perfect example why they call her the Empress, a heart the size of an empire.
Watch out. This is where anything can happen.
Tell me about it.
When I look at the scene of the women's division, I often see alliances, or at least women that will watch each other's back. However, I can't say I see Asuka fitting into any group or even having a clear explanation for all of her actions.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Incredible drop. Asuka needs a miracle.
Speaking of Asuka's relation with other women in WWE, Byron, I've noticed at times Asuka will sacrifice sportsmanship to get what she wants, while other times she will stand against injustice.
Asuka's unpredictable nature only keeps the other women on edge.
But it doesn't matter which side of the fence Asuka leans on. She doesn't need tea time friends to help carry a message. Asuka's kicks do the talking for her.
Oh no, Ivory just got outclassed.
Ivory groggy and wide open here.
Oh no, Ivory just got outclassed.
This is not how you want to see a matchup like this end.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
And that's what happens when you can't answer the 10 count.
Oh, come on. That's garbage. Nobody wants a count out. Get them back in the ring and let's restart this thing.
And from Stanford, North Carolina, Lita.
The four-time WWE Women's Champion is here.
Trained in Mexico after being inspired by the great Rey Mysterio.
Started off here in WWE as a valet for S.A. Rios, if you remember that, but has since gone on to become one of the greatest female performers in WWE.
This superstar's offense combines your training in lucha libre wrestling as well as in American and Japanese techniques. Well, Lita's assaults are high risk, death-defying, and extreme.
Here it comes!
What's coming next? Big time slam.
Vicious.
A superstar is always in a high-profile match when they main event a Monday Night Raw. A spot Lita once found herself in when she clashed with Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship.
In her home state of North Carolina, Lita threw caution to the wind as she put her body at risk, all because that night was about to be more than championship gold.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. You guys bring up Lita and Trish's Women's Championship match. It isn't lost on anybody that was the first time women were given the spotlight to have a match end Monday Night Raw. It was uncharted territory.
The Lita-Trish rivalry had reached a fever pitch, and the two weren't given that main event spot. They earned that main event spot.
Beautiful technique.
Oh no, Ivory just got outclassed. Oh no, Ivory just got outclassed.
You better be careful not to get disqualified.
Here we go. Ivory is setting it up.
I don't think she should challenge her.
Oh, and a snap there.
That'll give you whiplash.
Elbow drop. Lita's starting to look a little uneasy. She doesn't want to let this get out of control, guys.
She's not looking good, guys, but we've seen her come back from worse in the past, and I'm willing to bet she can do it again here in this last man standing match.
I don't care how much of an expert you are in this business, nobody could have seen this match going this way. Nobody.
Boom! Ouch! This is all but over. That should do it, Cole. There's no coming back from a slam of that magnitude.
Face buster!
Man, that was vicious. This one's over, guys. Now, that's how you prove your dominance.
You know, I'd say matches like this really drive superstars to take risks they normally wouldn't take. An example that immediately comes to mind would be Shane McMahon's actions in Unforgiven in 2003.
And this match is going to continue. Not good for the back and body. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Suplex. Come on. Let the ref do his job. Breaking the rules.
Oh, what impact.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip.
Thunderous slam.
Oh, what a slam. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Yeah, he's able to tap into an energy source few others can. This might be the one that ends it.
Ouch.
Lita in a very precarious position, guys.
Oh, what impact.
Here we go. Ivory is setting it up. What's Ivory putting together here?
Will tear the features clean off your face.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
Bold move going for it again.
WWE fans watching this match all around the world. This singles match has come to an end. Wow.
Here is your winner, Ivory.
A well-earned victory indeed.
Hey, she was the better woman of the two tonight. It's that simple.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody,